Alright, hey guys, sorry about the radio in the background if it's a little loud. I don't feel like getting up. But, real quick, this is a video for someone who's going to be buying my Lowboy and JCB. So I'm just going to quick go over everything. This Lowboy is obviously dusty. It's got the oversized load and the flags. Drop axle here is functional. Again, don't have my tripod. Well, I have my tripod, but I don't have the mount I made for my phone. So this axle, I forget which wheel, it's, one of them. So you pull that off, right? There's just a friction. So then you slide that in the bottom axle. Like that. That is all good. Over here, real quick, the Kingpin bowl. It's different. This fits sword trucks. It's not focusing, but I just drilled that out and glued that in, just so you know. Lowboy gooseneck comes off like that, and then you can turn that pin. Turn that pin and it'll work. It's really hard with one hand. When I originally got it, the pin was snapped, so I had to put that was kind of bad, but it works. Then in here there's a piece of wood and some glue. That just holds the Lowboy so it sits up a little bit higher. It's not noticeable when it's on display too much. You could paint it black. And that's pretty much it with the Lowboy. Again, it's real dusty, but yeah. So here's the custom truck. It was a 389. I cut it down because I stole the axle off of it. So you can see where it's cut. The hitch, again, the first day, it cracked from putting it in. Like, I honestly just put it in for the first time, or maybe I pulled it off for the first time. So it's a little glued. It's really hard to see because I painted over it. And then I put that little bar there. That's just so that it can fit in there. The axles all roll. Steering turns. It's a little loose in there. Oversized load on the front. The exhaust is kind of cut straight. I did that a while ago. I don't know what I was thinking. Just kind of looks like a straight pipe. Again, it's pretty dusty. Hood opens up, you get your cat engine in there. This goes on there. And it's all good. So that's the Lowboy. Then the JCB here, long reach. Nothing wrong with it besides the fact that I changed the cylinder on it because the other one was loose and I glued it and it seized up. Glued tight. I was trying to do the trick and I messed up, so it's got a red cylinder. It's nice and stiff. Will hold. One caution though, this is glued here. This little piece of it was linkage, and it's green. Sorry about that. So it's glued together, and I assume it's tight, as it will never break. But you got to know about that because I don't want to rip you off. So that's in there, and that pin's sticking out. I think it might be glued in. I'm not sure. This bar down here, you can pull that little piece of aluminum, and then that bar will drop down into there. It's a really small hole. Down here, there's just a little bit of black paint. Again, this opens. I mean, this is just features of it and all. I added weight to the back of it. I opened it up and there is a ton of nuts and bolts, so it's a little bit heavier than it was, which for some, I think that's great. You can display it nicer. So for buckets, this is the one it came with. I was telling you, I grinded the teeth off of it. It's just so lame looking. And then you asked if I could make you a bucket, so I made this just now, and I hate it. It just looks terrible. I didn't even finish the linkage because I got kind of frustrated. If you want it, I'll throw this in and a little piece of plastic. You can mess around with it. I'm not good with buckets. I don't want to rip you off. You pay money for this piece of crap. Here's the crappy one I was talking about. I made a while ago with hot glue and aluminum. It's famous for that, you know. So that will go on there if you want. It's a little big probably. So is the plastic one. But it's up to you. I mean, I'll just throw that in for free. One of them, not both, if you want. I did spend, a few minutes on that, so it's kind of hard to give that away. But I apologize for not being able to make it. I can't. I get too frustrated. I'm trying to get it done. When I spend time on it, it might be a little bit better, but I have other things I could probably be doing right now. I'm a little bit behind on mowing. So this is pretty much what you're getting. I think I'll look pretty cool too. Put that like that. So yeah, I think that's it, right? And hopefully we can go through with this. I have the boxes for both of them, but it will cost a lot more to ship because, if you look, the box for this is real long and the JCB box is real tall. So that's right back there. So it's up to you, but you'll have to pay for the shipping either way, and it'll be a lot cheaper because it breaks down. So your call. Here's the pins I'm gonna give you. They'll work. They have a little friction end to it. Seriously doubt this will focus. There's a little bit of like the little grit to make it a friction pin in there. So yeah, so thanks for watching and see you later.